So, lasst uns ins Camp gehen. Schon wieder einige Zeit lang her, seitdem ich das letzte Mal aufgenommen habe. Ich habe aber alle Folgen jetzt fertig und jetzt werden sie auch langsam hochgeladen. Yay! Ich krieg's auch irgendwann noch hin. Bauchi, hallo! Oh, auf dich habe ich mich gefreut.
Equals 12.
Es gibt bestimmt 12 Xe.
Do you know what that means, Rachel?
Nein.
Remember the note Yuki had?
Hatten wir das nicht schon alles einmal?
Do you think the X has something to do with the X in the sky? And the 12, does it mean there's a total of 12 of those X's?
Bestimmt.
Is something going to happen if all 12 appear? 12. You know, there are 12 members of the Go-Getters Club now. Now that we've added Yuki, that is. Well, we're not going to be able to solve this code with just this scrap of paper.
Doch, ich habe gerade das hat mich daran erinnert, weil ich dann noch sehr viel Scheiße damit gebaut habe. Wir haben das tatsächlich alles schon einmal gehört.
We need to find other clues.
Dann, ich werde die Folge sowieso bearbeiten. Let me speed it up. Damit ich einfach nochmal alles weiß.
I told you my dad used to love traveling, right? Well, I remembered something else. I remembered why he stopped traveling and wouldn't leave his lab. We were in the middle of a trip. We were on some island in the South Pacific. There was a sudden, big earthquake, and a few hundred people died. Luckily, my dad and me were safe. Anyway, Dad looked at the wreckage and the dead bodies being carried away, and he muttered, "Mankind is so fragile. We need some kind of perfect intelligence to guide us, or we're finished as a species." After that, he locked himself away in his lab. I guess he wanted to make something for the world. And he sacrificed everything. But seeing the world like this, I guess his research must have failed. From what I see, Yuki, it's a memory disorder that makes you forget your name and past. That typical "where am I, who am I" thing you see in manga and anime, right? Yeah, I guess you can say it's different than Pai's memory loss. Pai only forgot about who was behind the game of fate. But patients with general amnesia forget all memories about themselves. She didn't forget common social behavior, sense, and general information, so it doesn't affect her daily life. And I've read that most of them eventually get their memories back. So, let's just treat her normally and not worry too much.
Remember the snow that came down around Akioshidai National Park in Yamaguchi? I mean the actual snow, not Yuki. Snow in the middle of summer is downright bizarre, right? But in ancient times, they talked lots about weird things coming down from the sky. Fish, frogs, tadpoles, insects, plants, metal. They call that phenomenon Fafrotskis. There's even records of rains of giant ice balls from the sky. So I guess it's kind of like that. They're all abnormal situations that can't be explained logically. But that might just be the start. Soon, even scarier things might come raining. Nostradamus' prophecy. From the sky will come a great king of terror. Maybe the people disappearing and all these monsters appearing are omens of that. Could this mean the end of the world?
Mr. Rachel, is it true that I fell from the sky? Oh, I see. At first, I thought you were all just teasing me. But if you say it, Mr. Rachel. Still, I can't understand how a person could be flying in the sky. Speaking of flying, Miss Chuko told me about people that have dreams about flying. She said people who dream they're flying want to become free. I don't have any memories from before I met you all. But the one thing I do know is that I'm having so much fun. Like I said before, I think I always wanted friends. Maybe I was really lonely and had a life with no freedom at all, and I hated it so much that I escaped and flew away to find you all. By the way, that Yeti that attacked us earlier, what is a Yeti anyways?
A Yeti is a cryptid, a mythical animal rumored to live in mountains and other snowy regions. There have been reported sightings of them all over the world, but their name varies by region. In the Himalayas, they call it Yeti. In the Rocky Mountains, it's Bigfoot. Around here, in the Chugoku mountainous regions, they call it Hibago.
Wow! Mr. Tatsun, you're so smart!
Well, I got interested in it from the Electro Rangers, and then I started to read about the occult a little.
Why do you think it was trying to capture Mr. Pochi and me?
Maybe it wanted to eat you?
Do Yetis eat humans?
I don't know. We don't know much about them. Maybe it was trying to take you as a wife.
But Mr. Pochi is a boy.
Then maybe it wanted you guys as slaves.
I was thinking, maybe the Yeti wanted a friend too. Only 2 of them alone in the mountains. So maybe they wanted friends to play with. I feel like if we meet them again, we could be friends.
Yuki, if everyone was like you, I bet there wouldn't be any more wars.
So what happened a year ago? I heard there was some kind of accident that totally changed Mr. Aniki.
Rachel only transferred a year and a half ago, so he doesn't know about it. As for the rest of us, none of us really wants to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It sounds like it was really terrible.
Everyone blames themselves. They all think it was their fault. The reason he became the way he is now.
Oh?
Anyway, let's stop talking about it. I just want to forget.
Man, since we woke up in that theme park, things have been nuts! But the nuttiest thing is the power you guys have now! Rachel chucks stuff hardcore! Mochan turns to iron! Chuko shoots fire from her mouth! What's the deal? Are you like cyborgs now or something? But what really gets me is... why don't I have any powers? Just wait, Rachel! When I get my powers, they're gonna blow yours away! Boy, I wonder how Neon's doing. I just wish I could ask him how he'd handle all this. Whoa, hey! Rachel, where'd you come from? Huh? I must respect Neon a lot. Darn straight! Now he's a real man! A leader among leaders! He's fair to all his friends, forgiving, but tough enough to push people to be the best they can, no matter how bad things got, no matter how lost I was. Neon always saved me. We may be apart now, but I made a promise to myself. By the time I see him next, I'm gonna be as good a man as he is. That's why, Rachel. That's why I'm never gonna let you beat me.
Another earthquake. All these earthquakes makes me feel like it's shaking even when it's not. Maybe there was a giant earthquake while we were sleeping in the amusement park. What if everyone evacuated to another country? No, it couldn't be. If there was a giant earthquake, the town would be a wreck, right? That makes this whole thing even creepier.
Guys, come here!
What?
What's this all about?
Well,
Everybody just stay calm, okay?
was hast du denn jetzt gemacht?
You're the one that's bugging out, dude.
So, what's going on?
Well, I was wondering if we could reach the Oicha group somehow. So I tried adjusting the walkie-talkie's frequency, and then, well, just listen.
We've successfully secured the food.
Wir haben genug Essen besorgt.
Good work. Be careful on the way back.
Seid vorsichtig auf dem Rückweg.
Doesn't sound like anyone from the Oita group.
Wer war das?
Way. That means
Right. There are others out there besides us.
There are still other people.
Wir wissen ja wahrscheinlich auch, wer das gerade war, aber woher sollen die Essen besorgt haben? Ich dachte, die bauen alles selber an. Ich weiß auch, warum ich abgebrochen hatte. Weil ich danach ach so, lustig. So sehr eingenickt war von der Musik. Ich glaube, deswegen war ich, ja, also die letzte Folge müsst ihr mir vielleicht sogar eventuell nochmal angucken. Ups. Nicht, dass ihr irgendwie 20 Minuten lang irgendwie nur das, ups.
is this really right?
Ja.
The radio waves are getting stronger.
But there's no sign of anyone around.
We did meet some deer and wild boars along the way, though.
Das ist
We
cool.
haven't been able to contact the Oita group.
Ehime covers a wide area. They would have to specify their exact location. Otherwise, it would be impossible to meet up.
Isn't that
Oops.
why we are searching for whoever was communicating over the radio earlier?
Ja. Aber wenn ihr jetzt in Ehime seid und die anderen auch in Ehime sind, dann könnt ihr doch eigentlich einfach nur so piep, 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 piep machen.
Well, we just have to trust Tatsun for now.
Who are you guys?
Bei No Face muss ich halt direkt einfach an Chihiro denken.
He's just wearing a mask.
Ja.
Anyways, he seems to be human.
He seems to be human. Und er sieht älter aus.
Human?
Human? Human! 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 Human!
Das ist ja lustig. Die haben halt wirklich zwei verschiedene Animationen. Einmal für die Männer und einmal für die Frauen. Frauen halt voll süß und die Männer halt so überschwänglich. Lustig. Deswegen sieht es auch so interessant aus, wenn die Männer und die Mädchen halt nebeneinander stehen und halt alle gleichzeitig das machen.
I can't believe it. We're not the only survivors. Come along now. I'll introduce you to our master.
Ja, unsere Meister. Meister of Meisters.
Let's just go.
Na, ich glaube, ich wäre nicht einfach so mitgegangen, aber egal. Kinder, was lernt ihr in der Grundschule? Nicht mit fremden Leuten mitgehen.
The people over there.
No way!
What? Was ist denn da los? Hallo, ich will auch sehen. Hallo.
You guys!
Ah, das sind wir.
Aniki, what are you doing here?
Spaß haben. Siehst du das nicht?
I could ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
We got your message. You said that you were heading to Ehime, didn't you?
Chuko, are you doing all right?
Nein. Siehst du nicht? Ich kann Feuer spucken. Proof.
As you can see, we're all perky.
What happened
Oops.
to your lips? Why do they look swollen?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that. Well, a lot happened.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Huh? What's the big deal?
Whoa, it's the real Nyoro! She even smells like Nyoro!
Oh mein Gott, Junge. Also ein bisschen creepiger geht auch nicht, ne?
Can you not treat me like a piece of food?
Ja.
You guys are all safe.
Yeah, somehow.
Somehow.
I was almost kidnapped by a roly-poly on the way here.
Das ist so lustig. Erst recht, wenn man das jetzt zum ersten Mal spielen würde, würde man sich denken so, what?
A roly-poly?
Ein Rap? Ich wäre auch so ein Rap? Ein Rap? Essen.
So, Kansai, are you gonna go through with it?
Wirst du es durchziehen?
Huh? 100 kicks. You said you'll give Aniki 100 kicks, didn't you?
Oh.
No, Tatsun. You didn't hear me properly.
Aha.
What I meant to say was 100 kisses.
100.
Kisses?
Aniki! Aniki!
Oh, no!
Oh Gott,
Stop.
nein, bitte, nein. Oh Gott. Ew.
By the way, who is this girl?
That's Yuki. Oh Gott, sie fühlt sich voll ausgeschlossen.
This is Yuki. She suddenly came floating down from the sky in Yamaguchi Prefecture.
Präfektur. Ich muss mal unbedingt gucken, also irgendwie googeln, so Prefecture, was das eigentlich irgendwie bedeutet. Ich bin halt einfach sehr dumm.
From the sky?
Ich muss immer an Firmen denken, so dieses Firmenvorgelände oder irgendwie so.
Kansai, they won't believe us.
Oh, yeah, I guess, huh? Anyway, we met her along the way.
Genauso wie ihr uns nicht beliebt, dass Vanille bei uns ist.
Nice to meet all of you. My name is Yuki. I hope we can all get along nicely.
Dass sie uns sieht, kann ich verstehen.
She's so
Oh Gott. Oh, Aniki.
Are you done chatting?
Klönschnack. Bisschen bayerisch wollte ich gerade sagen. Nein, wie heißt es?
I'll take you to
Hamburgerisch.
the master now. Come with me.
Klönschnack. Es müsste doch aus Hamburg kommen, oder? Meine Mutti hat es nie verwendet. Also Ostfriesland wird es nicht verwendet. Yeah, das hatten wir. Ach so, nee, da können wir noch nach oben gehen. Das heißt, wir müssen diesen Schauplatz nochmal spielen, damit wir nach oben kommen können. Yeah. Oh Gott, ich mag dich nicht.
You walked all the way from Kagoshima, did you?
Und da er so
Quite
ein
impressive.
wichtiges Face hatte, wusste ich schon von Anfang an, dass er da irgendwas ist. Christina ruft mich an. Oh Gott, wer bist du denn?
Listen, man, I hate to rush you.
Ach Gott,
We
ich
got
muss
lots
mich
of
noch lauter machen.
questions.
Wir haben eine Menge Fragen, ja, das haben wir tatsächlich. Wenn die Arbeit dich an deinem freien Tag anruft, irgendwie wurde ich heute schon irgendwie 3-mal angerufen. Normalerweise ist es so, oh mein Gott, wenn du Urlaub hast, hast du Urlaub, bitte mach bloß nichts. Es ist halt Behörde, eigentlich passiert da nicht viel. Und heute dann irgendwie so 3-mal angerufen. Da habe ich noch mit einer Kollegin, die krank ist, telefoniert. Ach, ja, egal.
Hey, Aniki, you shouldn't talk to him like that.
Nicht? Also ich finde schon.
It's fine. What would you like to ask?
Alles.
Tell us
Warum
what
und was ist
happened.
passiert?
We have to know.
We were headed for Kamakura on a class trip.
The next thing we knew, we were in an undersea theme park in Kagoshima.
And when we got out of there, we saw how the world is now.
Ja.
Right. We have no idea what happened. How did everything end up like this?
I see. Do you really want me to tell you the truth?
Really? Ja, möchten wir.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Mulmig. Oh Gott, das Wort ist ja süß.
Please tell us. I'm scared to hear it, but we can't go on without knowing what
Wollte ich auch
happened.
gerade sagen. Ohne das zu wissen, könnte nicht weitergehen.
I understand. Let me start from the conclusion.
Lass mich am
Mankind,
Ende anfangen.
everyone
Nein, warum? Man fängt nie
has
am
been
Ende
wiped
an.
out.
Ja, toll. Jetzt möchten wir aber gerne wissen, wie und warum und seit wann.
What? No!
Doch.
Can't be.
I'm afraid it is as unfortunate as that may
Ja.
be.
I don't believe it. You're making that up.
Nein.
I don't believe it either.
Me neither.
Och
Calm
Gott.
down, everyone. Let's listen to what he has to say.
While you were all unconscious, the world was plunged into a terrible war. Weapons
War,
were
okay.
employed that had never been seen before. You saw some strange plants and animals on your way here, didn't you? They are
Ja.
all the result of those new weapons.
Also es ist so nach dem Motto, wir haben Biowaffen benutzt und Bio ist auf einmal explodiert.
The apocalypse came in the blink of an eye. Once those
Blink
weapons
of
were
an eye.
unleashed, it marked the end of humanity.
Und warum seid genau ihr diejenigen, die überlebt hat?
Those of us here are the last survivors.
Glaube ich nicht.
So, this has something to do with that meteor?
Und ich glaube auch nicht, dass komplette Menschheit ausgelöscht ist. Ich glaube vielmehr, dass da viel in Japan passiert ist, aber Japan einfach von der Rest der Welt nichts mitgekriegt hat.
Meteor? We have no records of that. The world was destroyed by those new weapons, not by a meteor.
Doch da war ein Meteor.
But isn't that weird? If those weapons were used, how come there are still survivors in this facility?
Den wollte ich auch gerade sagen.
That was due to the blessings of Mike.
Mike.
Mike?
Mike?
It is the God we believe in.
Gott. Mike ist kein Gott, Mike ist eine Maschine. Ich bin eine Maschine. Oh Gott, Leute.
Mike answers the prayers we offer each day.
Antwortet auf unsere Gebete. Ich glaube nicht, dass der antwortet. Antwortet der? Weiß ich nicht.
So you're saying you were saved because you believe in that God?
Ja, das sagt er.
Yes.
Yes.
I understand how you feel. It's hard to believe, hearing all of this so suddenly.
Suddenly.
Everything I've told you just now, it's the truth.
Ja, nur weil du sagst, es ist die Wahrheit, ist es jetzt auf einmal
You
die
can ask the
Wahrheit.
other followers, they will tell you the same.
Ja, weil sie zu eurem Kult
Anyway,
gehören. Oh, ich glaube,
we've
das bin ich schon
prepared a
alles
place.
durchgegangen. Oh mein Gott, ich will diese ganze Scheiße nicht mehr hören. Oh mein Gott, das macht mich wieder voll aggressiv. Oh, ich hasse
Well.
Kulte.
What do we do now?
I have no idea.
Wir sollten
Maybe we
abhauen.
should go and ask what the other followers. Maybe we can get some new information.
Yeah. We can talk about our next move after that.
Okay then. Let's all split up and see what we can learn.
Okay, lass uns Werbung anhören. Taka, 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 taka.
We're off to a late start. We should start asking around too. Come on.
Ja, so late. So late sind wir, so late.
What happened to the world anyway?
It was a
Anyway.
war. Everything was laid to ruin. We're the only survivors.
Nee.
Started it.
You know about the great earthquakes starting from around 1990, right? They were caused by a new weapon developed by some country.
Die von einem Land entwickelt wurde, ja von uns.
They tested the weapon out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It triggered a chain reaction of massive earthquakes around the globe. Naturally, the other countries that knew of it were outraged. That led to the further development of weapons to counter the earthquake weapon.
Deswegen haben wir Waffen in Form von Pflanzen entwickelt.
So that's why. Unfortunately, the world was destroyed by those new weapons.
Ja. Glaube ich nicht.
We were
Hallo, B.
thinking of going back to Tokyo.
Tokyo? What would you possibly do there?
What do you mean?
Leben.
The master already told you, didn't he? Mankind was destroyed in the war,
Ja.
so it's the same in Tokyo too. Not a single person survived.
Woher wollt ihr das wissen? Ihr wart noch nicht da.
Going to
Ihr habt
Tokyo
euch
was
gewundert, dass
suicide.
wir zu Fuß hierher gekommen sind.
The road is crawling with ferocious monsters. You'd
Ja,
never
und wir haben es
make
auch
it there
hierher
alive.
geschafft. Dann schaffen wir es auch nach Tokio.
Forget about Tokyo for your own good.
Nein. Ich vergesse meine Familie nicht.
I heard that you live here.
Oha. Jetzt fangen wir wieder mit der
What do
Werbung
you
an.
do about food? There's a field behind this facility that we use to grow vegetables.
Aha, deswegen haben wir euch gehört, wie ihr Sachen geholt habt.
Our meals are meager, but considering the state of things, we're happy that we can even eat. We are grateful to Mike for the gift of each day.
Mhm.
By the way, what are you holding there?
Huh? This? It's the perfect energy drink.
Lifeguard.
It's a carbonated energy drink made with 7 vitamins,
Oh
7
my
amino
God.
acids, honey, and royal jelly.
Oh, Royal Jelly.
It's fizzalicious.
Fizzlish. Oh mein Gott, dieses Wort.
A scrumptious bionic drink to refresh your mind and body. Here, have a sip.
Genug?
Here, take this. It hasn't been opened yet.
Aha.
I wouldn't mind one bit. In fact, I'll take some for my friends.
Ja.
This
Hallo, D.
facility almost has a religious feel to it.
Ja.
Oh, this was the original place the followers of the Great Mike gathered.
Aha.
Until the war broke out, there were many people who mocked us.
Lachten viele Menschen über uns. Das heißt, ihr habt vorher schon gelebt.
The ironic thing is that, in the end, the war proved we were right.
Ach Gott. Ihr seid so komisch.
This facility is the last remaining paradise on Earth.
Aha.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Nein.
Zoe, I'm busy, so can you save it for later?
Ist das die Stimme von Paimon? Ist das Karina?
Why are you talking like that?
Shut up! My emotion got younger. Thanks to the
Emotions
Great
haben sich dank dem Mike verjüngt.
You make no sense at all.
Nee.
But I want to ask you about the Great Mike.
The Great Mike shines on you like the sun shines on the earth.
Ich glaube einfach, die war jung, als sie diesem Kult beigetreten ist. Vielleicht durch die Eltern. Die Eltern sind gestorben oder so. Und sie ist halt in diesem Kult geblieben. Und es halt, hat sich einfach nie weiterentwickelt. Ist halt einfach dumm geblieben.
He is everything to you. Everything in the world was created by Mike.
Nee, ich glaube, das ist nicht Karina.
Created?
Gewaschen?
Created.
I think she's trying to say created.
Created.
You were all helped by the Great Mike. Oh, the Great Mike.
Nee, ist sie nicht.
How did it go, everyone? Did you learn anything new?
Nicht
Talked to
wirklich.
lots of people, but they all basically said the same thing.
Ja.
Yeah, same for us.
Mankind was destroyed by the war. You are alive by the grace of Mike.
So I guess that means the master told the truth.
Why come to that conclusion? They're a group that all believes the same thing. Maybe they're all trying to trick us.
Ja, sag ich doch.
Well, it didn't seem like that to me at all.
It's the opposite for me. I can't trust the people here.
Yeah. How could all of mankind be wiped out while we were unconscious?
Ja.
It's a bunch of bull.
Maybe I shouldn't say anything because I'm a newcomer. But I think we should leave for Tokyo right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Me too.
Me too.
I have to see what happened to Tokyo with my own eyes.
With my own eyes.
Tatsun, how far from here to Tokyo?
Approximately 700 kilometers. Perhaps 800, following the roads.
It was 1,200 kilometers from Kagoshima to Tokyo. So we still have about 2/3 of the way to go.
Ja, das habt ihr. Und ihr seid erst oder schon 2 Monate unterwegs.
It's impossible to go on walking like this.
Naja.
And besides, we'd be walking through hordes of strange monsters, too.
Und ihr werdet es weitermachen.
Do you really think that mankind was wiped out?
Ja.
Of course I don't believe it. I'm just saying it's going to be impossible for us to walk back.
Ich glaube es eigentlich auch nicht, weil gerade die sind so das beste Beweis, dass es nicht ausgelöscht wurde. Ja, dieser Satz hat voll Sinn ergeben. Einfach weil dadurch, dass Menschen noch existieren, können Menschen nicht ausgelöscht worden sein.
It'd be better to stay here while we plan our strategy.
What do you mean, strategy?
I'm saying we need time to plan our next move.
Nein, das brauchen wir nicht, aber wir sollten vielleicht uns
I
ausruhen.
agree with Kansai and Chuko. It's safe here, and it'd be smart to stay here at the facility for a while.
Na, for a while würde ich nicht
At
sagen.
least we aren't hard pressed for food if we stay here.
Oh Gott.
That's all you care about.
I honestly think that both choices are fine, as long as we're all together. Isn't that what it says in the Go-Getters Club anthem?
No.
Even if the world ends, the Go-Getters Club will stay together.
Even if the world ends.
The Go-Getters Club will stay together.
Anyway.
Jo. Jo, I feel you all. Leg doch einfach schlafen. Hier nochmal eine Kurzfassung. Die Zurückgruppe sind Nyoro, Aniki, Yuki, Jenu und Buchi. Aus dem Grund, dass sie den Menschen hier nicht vertrauen. Ja, ich bin auch komplett bei euch. Ich wäre auch immer bei euch. Ich würde auch nicht sagen, dass wir hier schlafen würden. Ich würde eher Ruhe finden woanders, aber egal. Die Gruppe hier bleiben sind Chuko, Mo-chan, Kansai, Tatsun und Pai. Davon mag ich eigentlich so keinen so wirklich. Vielleicht Mo-chan, weil ich Mo-chan süß finde. Mehr aber auch nicht. Aus dem Grund, es sei besser zu bleiben, um zu planen. Ich würde nicht mal sagen, dass wir planen müssen. Ich würde eher sagen, dass wir einfach uns mal ausruhen sollten ordentlich.
How about you, Rachel?
Ja, ich werde mit euch kommen, weil ihr mein einziger Weg seid, den ich gerade noch ausbauen muss.
Yeah. What do you think we should do?
Eigentlich wäre ich mit euch gekommen. Ich habe es mir überlegt, ob wir zurückgehen oder hier bleiben. Und nachdem ich darüber nachgedacht habe, lautete meine Antwort: Dun, dun, dun. Badam.
Yes! Rachel's with us! See, Rachel gets it!
Hey, you gotta be kidding me.
I can't believe Rachel would choose that.
Kann ich auch nicht. Weil ich eigentlich ein sehr rational denkender Mensch bin.
It looks like you still haven't made up your minds. I know. You're arguing about whether to stay here or go back to Tokyo. Am I right?
Ja.
Why don't you listen to a story? It might help you decide.
What story might that be?
The teachings of the great Mike.
Ja,
If
bitte.
you hear the great Mike's teaching, the fogginess of your hearts will be cleared.
Ja, bitte.
Here it comes.
I knew it.
Sorry. We don't need to hear it.
We have already made up our minds.
All right, let's go.
Tschüss.
Wait, guys! Just wait a sec! The Go-Getters Club will stay together.
wird ewig weiter bestehen. Ja, auch wenn wir nicht mehr leben. Okay, ich höre mir jetzt gute Nachtgeschichten an. Hi. Oh yeah. Ein neuer Pfad.